Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, guys. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV. Man, listen, this whole Shanquella Robinson story, it just continues to get deeper and deeper, but I think there is some light at the end of this tunnel. Again, the lesson learned is be careful of the people that you hang around. Be careful of the people that you keep as friends. Be careful of the people that you let allow you to think that they have your best interest at heart, because that is exactly what happened to Shanquella Robinson. She thought that her friends had her best interest at heart, and she went on vacation with them, even financing most of the vacation herself, and ended up being the victim and the only one not making it home alive. So for those of you who don't know, here is a little rundown of the entire story, what we know so far, and also up-to-date information concerning the Mexican authorities. The mysterious death of Shanquella Robinson, a 25-year-old young lady. This has set social media into a frenzy. According to NBC News, Robinson traveled to Cabo San Lucas with a group of friends, but ended up dead just 1 day into the trip, October 29th. Robinson's friends then returned to the U.S. without her body and told her parents that she died from alcohol poisoning. Of course, they had told her mom she had died from alcohol poisoning before they left Cabo San Lucas. Although her parents were entirely sold, they weren't entirely sold on the accounts that were given from the friends. Soon, a disturbing video of Robinson being attacked, allegedly by one of her friends called Dejanay Jackson. Now, it's not an alleged, because we saw the video and we did see Dejanay attacking the young lady Shanquella Robinson on video, while various people stood around videoing and watching. That spread on Twitter, spread on Facebook, spread on Instagram, spread on social media platforms, which was bringing a whole lot of attention from people who were viewing it. Oh my God, this is not real. Oh damn, don't tell me she died. Oh my God, this is the murder video. She was killed. Why is nothing being done about this? Recently, Robinson's father stated that he believes that his daughter was set up due to her non-confrontational nature. She's not the type of person to fight. I saw the video. It was released on TMZ. The father said his daughter is not a fighter. She's not the type of person to fight. And for those of us who saw the video, we saw Shanquella getting beat down, and we heard somebody saying, "Quella, at least fight back. Damn, at least fight back." And she was not throwing not even one punch in the video. She was attacked. She was dragged. She was beaten. Clearly seen. At this time, none of Shanquella's friends have been formally charged with any crime as yet. But wait till the end of this story. That changes. So, all theories, pure speculation. However, in the court of public opinion, Robinson's friends definitely haven't been cast in any favorable light. Over the last month, the hashtag Justice for Shanquella Robinson has exploded in tweets, many of which are calling for answers about Robinson's untimely death. 25 years old, got everything going for her in life, is in good physical condition. She's just not a confrontational person. She's not a fighter. And she goes on vacation with her friends, perfect health, and she's the only one that did not make it back. People are furious. Hashtag Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Now that Robinson's suspicious death has caught the attention of those who are on social media, including people like Kyrie Irving, who donated $65,000 to her family through her GoFundMe, per Black Enterprise, her case is finally receiving its attention from the appropriate government officials as well, since the FBI has stepped in and Mexican authorities are officially investigating, but the FBI has opened up this case. Shanquella Robinson did not die from alcohol poisoning, however. According to her death certificate, she actually died from a spinal cord injury and atlas subluxation complex. In layman terms, we were told that she died from her neck being broken and her spinal cord being cracked. Robinson's death investigation is now in the hands of both the FBI and the Mexican government. This is what ABC News said. Additionally, Mexico's investigation is treating Robinson's death now as a femicide, or a gender-based murder of a woman or a girl by a man. By a man. That's how they were treating it. Like I said, stay tuned to the end of this video. This information changes. Remember her friend who was seen on the video beating her. That friend, now mind you, another video has come out where another friend was seen on the video also picking her up and body slamming her. The cause of her death, a broken neck and a cracked spinal cord. Okay, her friend that was seen on the video administering the beating, Dejanay Jackson, who beat on Shanquella the longest, she at first was determined to be a man. And a lot of people were like, oh my God, she's fighting a man. That's why she's not fighting back. Those blows must be really heavy. That's a guy she's fighting. Somebody else put out some information that was actually false information. They did some background check on Dejanay, and they found out that she was a girl for as long as that investigation went back. It went back to her high school days. Well, I don't know if she had a sex change before or she, whatever the case is, but it turned out that she was actually a girl. So Mexico and the Mexican authorities treating her, Shanquella's case, as a femicide, which is a woman or girl being murdered by a man, kind of raises a lot of red flags. How did they come to the conclusion that a man had actually killed her when in fact she was seen on video being beaten by a woman in a manner in which the cause of death matches what was done to her on video? You follow? Okay, so on with the story. Followers of the case have taken to Twitter and other social media platforms to express their elation, to express their happiness towards the justice system for how the case is now being handled. Because, like I said, the Mexican authorities at first weren't really looking into this, and there was no international attention put on this. Ever since the uproar on social media, the FBI has stepped in, and the Mexican authorities have changed their tone. This is why we need Twitter, one person said. Also, thanks to social media, another person said, thanks to social media, the FBI is now involved. Shanquella Robinson's funeral took place on November 19th. According to Yahoo, hundreds of supporters flocked to the North Carolina area to pay their final respects to the young 25-year-old who had lost her life under these circumstances. As the story goes at the minute, there is updated information to the Shanquella Robinson story. And this is the part that we have been waiting for, because we've said this young lady got killed on video in front of people and no one has been held accountable so far. How could this be? An arrest warrant has now been issued by the mysterious passing of Shanquella Robinson. An arrest warrant has now been issued in the mysterious passing of Shanquella Robinson. Shout out to Complex for this update. A 25-year-old North Carolina woman who died last month during a trip to Cabo San Lucas in Mexico. According to the Charlotte Observer, Mexican prosecutors confirmed the warrant. Her warrant has been confirmed, and it was confirmed on Wednesday, November 23rd of 2022. Less than 4 weeks after Shanquella Robinson, was found dead in her hotel room, authorities have not released the suspect's name, though, who they want to arrest. However, Daniel de la Rosa Anaya, a prosecutor for the state of Baja California, described the individual as Robinson's friend. I can't help but to think that it was the first person that was seen beating her in the video whom they at first suspected was a man. He said that this case is fully clarified. This case is fully clarified. We even have a court order. There is an arrest warrant that is issued at this time for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim against an alleged perpetrator, a friend of her who is the direct aggressor. Remember, who we saw in video has been deemed to be a woman. There were talks about her being a man. And now, again, Daniel de la Rosa, who is a prosecutor for the state Baja California, described the individual as Robinson's friend. Something happened off scene that we do not know about. He said that this case is fully clarified and that we have a court order and there is an arrest warrant that's been issued for the crime of femicide. Remember, femicide is the murder of a girl or woman at the hands of a man. Femicide is widely considered an anti-woman hate crime that comprises acts like verbal harassment and assault. The World Health Organization states that femicide is generally defined as the intentional murder of a woman because they are a woman, but broader definition includes any killing of women or girls, period. So I guess it could be that just the killing of a female. Robinson's death has made national headlines due to the suspicious details that are surrounding the case. The woman reportedly arrived in Mexico, as we said before, with a group of friends on October 28th, and she was found dead by October 29th in her hotel room. Robinson's family claims that they were told that she died from alcohol poisoning, but the official autopsy report showed them differently. Shortly after her death, the video surfaced and everything goes wild. The United States Department released a statement claiming no clear evidence of foul play, yet there is a video circulating of a woman violently attacking Shanquella. Robinson's sister, Gwella Long, wrote on a GoFundMe page, "This statement is unacceptable, and we are beyond devastated. We continue to fight for the truth." The FBI said it launched its investigation into her death last month, but they have declined to provide more details so far. We will continue to follow this story, continue to see what happens next, and who the arrest warrant is for, who gets arrested. But the question now lays on the table. Can you be wanted for murder in Mexico and be easily found in the US and extradited to Mexico to face those charges? If that is the case, then a couple of things are going to happen here. One, I really don't care about, which will be how prison life is going to be for the individual who is convicted, if they're convicted of Shanquella's murder in Mexico, as Mexican prisons are notorious for being very, very different from the prisons in the United States of America. Somewhat inhumane. But then again, if we're talking about a murderer's punishment, we should not be talking about being humane. We should be talking about getting justice for the victim. And the other thing is, I don't know if Mexico and the US has an extradition treaty and Americans are readily sent off, extradited to Mexico to face criminal charges. I'm pretty sure it happens the other way around. So there is an extradition treaty where the Mexican government will send their people into the US extradited to face charges in the US. That is the reason why a lot of fugitives don't really run to Mexico anymore per se. They run to countries that have no extradition orders or no extradition treaty with the US rather. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this Shanquella Robinson case. Who is the person that has been issued this arrest warrant, and how soon are they going to be able to arrest this person? You know, I'll reiterate this again before we close the video. Her friends all gave different accounts of what happened, which is a perfect case of what we had planned is not working out, and now everybody is looking like they're going to jail. So let me get my story so I can get myself out of this. And they ended up telling like 7 or 8 different stories from 7 or 8 or 6 different stories from 6 different people, right? Okay. They came back from vacation, and the first thing they all did was everybody killed their social media. That's the age group where everybody is on social media. They took everything off social media. They closed down their Facebook, their Twitters, their Instagrams, their Snapchats, their whatever. No one is able to track them anywhere. And that alone sent up a whole lot of red flags. Let's hope justice really comes out of this. Let's hope the person who is responsible for her death actually is tried and convicted and gets to pay, so her family gets some justice. I will still say this though, while we're waiting to see who that arrest warrant is for, we know it's for a friend because that's what they say, but let's see which friend it was for. But while we're waiting to see that, I will still say this: every one of them that were in that room, that were videotaping, filming it, her beating, and that were encouraging the beater to beat her and encouraging her to fight back even though she wasn't fighting at all, those people are guilty as well. Accessory to murder at best, at least. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and we'll continue to track this one. So hit that subscribe button, but hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified every time a new video goes up on Hot Topics TV, or every time we bring you an update to a story we're covering on Hot Topics TV. Catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.